today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how not to gain the dreaded freshman 15. I recently finished my first year of college, my freshman year, and I'm going to share with you some of the tips that I learned on how to prevent gaining that weight when you move to college. So the first thing that I have to say is when you move to college, you're going to be under so much stress and you may not even realize that you're under it, but it's a lot more stress than you've ever been under in your life, and it's also a different type of stress than you've ever been under in your life, probably. And also your eating habits are going to change because you're away from home. Most likely you don't have a kitchen where you can make home-cooked meals, or you don't have time to make home-cooked meals. And if you're eating in your school's cafeteria, you know, they may not have the best options, or if you're eating on campus anywhere, they may not have the best options. So the first tip on how not to gain the freshman 15 is to drink plenty of water. Your body typically needs between 64 and 94 ounces a day, and I know 94 ounces of water is a lot, but also other drinks that you drink can help towards that goal of 94 ounces a day, unless it's a diuretic like coffee or tea. Those typically will tend to dehydrate you more than they will hydrate you like water. So I typically try and drink at least 64 ounces of water a day, and then hopefully, you know, drink more throughout the day. But yeah, just try to drink about 64 ounces to 94 ounces of water a day, and that will help with your stress level, and it'll also help your body to function at a normal level when you have all the hydration that it needs. Another tip is to try and not be super stressed out. So take some time away from homework. I know that's really hard, but take some time away from being home, doing homework, and try and just hang out with friends, relax, go do something fun, go off campus somewhere where you can just relax and hopefully get rid of some of the stress that you're under, because that's a main reason that your body will gain the freshman 15 is because you're under a lot of stress. So the next tip is to eat healthy and make healthy choices. I know this is one of the hardest things to do when you're at college, because most likely you don't have a kitchen to make home-cooked meals in, or you don't have time. And you also don't have the money to go buy lots of fresh fruit and lots of fresh food and make healthy choices. So the one thing I can say is whenever you go to your school's cafeteria, just try and choose things that are a little bit healthier. Try not to eat pizza or hamburgers every time. Try and get a salad or a healthier sandwich. Maybe they might have some fruit. You can get some fruit with your meal or something like that. Wherever you go, on campus or off campus, just try and make healthier choices. Try not to go to Taco Bell every single night, but I know of course you're going to want to go to random places and get unhealthy food, because that's part of the fun of college. But just try and make healthy choices. And also try and eat regularly spaced meals, because when you try and skip a meal, or you eat really late or really early or something like that, your body will tend to hold on to the food instead of getting rid of it, because it doesn't really know when it's going to get its next meal. And so if you get yourself on a schedule to eat about a regular time, that will help you to not gain that weight. My next tip is to work out regularly. I try to work out 3 times a week. That's about a normal amount of time. You don't need to overdo it, definitely. I try to do it, pick 3 days a week where you have a little bit of time, maybe in the morning or the afternoon, where it's not going to be too much for your schedule. And they honestly weren't on like every other day. I would do like a Monday and a Thursday and a Friday, just because that's like what I could fit in my schedule. But it really just depends on when your schedule is and how long you can do it. I would typically work out like 30 to 45 minutes. That's all really I had time for, and that's all really that you need. You just need to get out, get some exercise, and, you know, kind of sweat out some of your toxins and things, and that should be enough to either help you not gain that weight or to work off some of the weight that you've gained. So those were my tips on how not to gain the freshman 15. The biggest thing is just to try and not be super stressed out. I know that's really hard because college is stressful and moving away from home is stressful, and big changes in your life are really stressful. But just try and get enough sleep, enough water, enough exercise, and try and pick healthier options wherever you are. I know that college makes it really hard to make healthy options, but just try and pick those healthy options and try and relax every now and then. Try not to be too stressed out about school, and you should be just fine. Thanks for watching!